Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Chants of Sennaar, where today we check in on the Chosen Ones. Chosen by whom? For what? I don't know, I guess let's go find out. Man, I really like this game's whole visual situation. Also, all of these lizards. Adorable little geckos. So presumably this, somewhere around here, is where we're going to need this bottle. So it might not have been all that valuable to come here before this moment anyway. So this takes us to the Chosen Ones. Well then, where the hell does this one go? Let's veer off the path for a moment. Okay, this seems like something. This seems like a whole situation. Oh boy. Okay. What happens? It rings these bells, one assumes. Oh, we're in trouble. We rang the bells wrong. Everybody knows, total rookie move. So to be clear, I guess that was a pretty lousy test. Because like it did ring them in ascending order, but it also rang them in left to right order, and I shouldn't have set it up such that those were the same. Just out of curiosity here. Does it always ring them left to right? Sorry, I tried to click out of there to grab the lever, but you grab the lever in that screen. No, okay. You're setting the order of the ring, not the tone that comes out of them. Okay. And we'll just have to... This is the order they're laid out in on the walls in that one chamber. So if it was as simple as just ringing them in the order they were displayed to us that one time, then my first naive experiment would have been correct. So there's another piece of information we need. Let's go find it. Something loves a bottle. Hey. A person in here with like a nose. A person who's not wearing a massive mask. Do you want this? Do you want bottle? Friend? Nope, that's not what I want. There is no interactable here. There is an interactable here. I have to set it down and let them pick it up, I guess. Can I tell them, hey, I bottled you, friend? Huh. Oh, don't know. Is there a camera swing around over here? There is not. I guess we just leave it there and come back. Wait, something happened. I heard movement. Aha. I had to not be looking, I think. Okay. Interesting. So Constellation Duty, These are the symbols that must correspond to... Oh no, these symbols just are those constellations. That's actually the shape of them. So, yeah, this is the scales, and this is the key, and this is the boat, and this is the harp. Okay. Instrument, key, balance, and vessel are the way they want these to be spoken of. So... key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. I don't know what to do necessarily with a sequence of elements that involves... Oh, there are 5 sliders. I was going to say the fact that there's stuff on here more than once is tricky because that machine's only going to allow you to pick one position for each slider. But right, okay, so key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. I just want to hit this and see what happens. Oh, right, of course you're going to make a note of them. So the sun, here's the moon, here's the sun, and I guess you're the bell person? It's not Cork, it's the bellman. The bellman stops a bottle. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Get it? Because he's got a disease. All right. So... he didn't make a note of that. He made a note of the things, and in all it takes is that long for me to forget a string of 5 characters. Bloody hell. You all know how good my brain is. I'm gonna just F12 this real quick. Okay. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel. Key, vessel, balance, instrument, vessel is the thing. This is one of the allowed sequences. Let's see what happens. Do I still get murdered? Yes. They are not pleased with that. Okay. I'm just going to leave. We'll come back. We will need to ring those bells, but we don't need to ring them just this moment, potentially, so... let's go learn which sequence it is that we're supposed to be playing. It could just be the Chosen One sequence or whatever, but... we shall see. Alright, this is going to say, like, carry the duty, right? The warrior carries a weapon. I guess I can kind of make out the characters. The warrior loves skulls. Sick, angular skulls. Warrior not... okay. So that one's not love. We know the warrior does not love death was a thing, but I'm going to say fear probably is what we have here. Or, yeah, does not, like, fear... let's say fear / avoid. Here are the things the warrior does not do with death. The Chosen carries an instrument. Plural warrior wait. Plural Chosen. Okay, so I ring the bell to summon the Chosen, maybe? Let's try that. Let's try playing the Chosen sequence and seeing if it summons the Chosen from wherever it is that they generally hang out. And I definitely remember, just tabbing out here to grab my screenshot, definitely remember which one of these sequences was which. So chosen is balance, harp, key, ship, key. Okay, well, that's certainly done something of import. Should we go see what they're running to, or should we see if they've already vacated this area? Okay, good enough. I don't know why me ringing the chosen sequence would send everybody running, but okay. So, do we have these characters? We might not. Oh, that one's going to be built, right? We saw them laying the bricks. This is going to be fear or avoid. But music might be the last symbol we don't have. Huh. Well, it's this and music. This was the thing that I thought was constellation. I don't think that's... No? Call? Huh. Okay. Well, I had that all kinds of wrong. There's our last letter. Yep, and it does look like instrument. One had to assume that it would, right? And there we go. That's another codex. The instrument creates the music. I have to say, I don't feel like that area, the language stuff necessarily fell together as well as it did in the first area. And I guess we're going to be picking up a new one here. Hello? That looks like it says no warriors allowed to me. Chosen ones pass, warriors don't pass. Okay, chosen ones pass. So this is... Hold on. So, okay. This has got to be the plural symbol, right? This has got to be the pluralizer. And then this is warrior. And this is chosen. This is pass, which does occur on both signs. And this is not, which follows the word it modifies. Or, well... Huh. Because it occurs at the beginning and end of this. So maybe it's, maybe what they actually do with it is you create a phrase and then you surround it with knots, and that negates the whole phrase rather than word by word negation, as in the other two languages. So this says warriors pass, not, in a very sort of Borat kind of. Okay, so yeah, the pluralizer, pretty sure. Warrior is going to be this friend. Here's our knot, and that's going to be... No? Wait, did I get these backwards? No. Interesting. Plural chosen pass. Warrior pass not. I mean, this has to be pass. Right? So this one's got to be right. This one's present in both. I mean, maybe these are swapped because these are things that would both be present in both. And these are things that are not present in both. Like, this would almost have to be the thing that's wrong. Yeah. That's kind of a weird way to communicate to us that that's the element. Because, like, there's no way to divine that from the signs themselves due to the fact that they both contain both of these characters. The magic book is the only way to know one of them is one and not the other. Pass. Warriors cannot. Okay. It's interesting that they didn't let us set the word for chosen. But we got every other word on the sign. It's a curious color for the water. It does remind me of the fact that we've not seen a single toilet anywhere around here so far. Okay, so it would seem like this could very well be a greeting. A salutation of some kind. And then... warrior... Not going to be able to make heads or tails of any of that. You're not a warrior, maybe? Or... Huh. Warriors aren't allowed here, or you're not a warrior, or something. I don't know. I don't even... I feel like the grasp on that one is so weak that it's not even worth filling in. We need to wait for more instances. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, boy. Okay. The problem is, like, we know these are probably the three words this person just said, but it would be total guesswork, right? This one is people shaped. So that's probably right. Right? This one is me. Maybe. This one has something to do with with people as well, and as such it could be potentially devotee, maybe? Maybe what that person was saying, hey, you're not a warrior, you don't look like a devotee either. Let me hold on, let me talk to you again. Picking up a lot of words, a lot of grammar real fast here. Let me go back and speak with that other person as well. You in the sun mask.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, those symbols appeared next to each other. Nope, don't feel like I have anything. Alright, we'll continue collecting. Not in any particular rush. Hi. Okay, you want to be, like, fed or something. Yeah, what does this phrase mean? If we can figure out what this monkey wants to operate the machine, it might be very helpful, actually. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess it's going to be a banana or, like, you know, a banana-like. The hottest news genre of the day. Well, we are picking up words real fast. Okay, so we have another monkey thing with even more words. God, that word is so common, the third word in all three of these. But I can't really make any sense of it. Who are you? Are you not one of the chosen? Are you a servant? Just follow you inside here. Where nothing is interactable. Curious. Okay, I figured we'd see one of these before too long. Huh. Somewhere there's like fingers here. Oh, this is probably... Gosh, it really seems like it would fit there, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So this has got a visible corner on it, as does this. I sought you. You found me. So maybe devotee. The word I think is devotee is either you or me. Well, no, it's got to be you. Okay, so the word I had marked as devotee is much more likely to be you. It's the you in that idea of, hey, you're not a warrior. And then that would make the other word here sought, seek. You found me. So this is find, which makes sense, right? They have a very sort of complementary physical representation. Very handy. Okay, you seek me. Let's hope that I have this idea of which one is me correct. This will be find. Okay. So that means this is not referring to the word me at all, which is interesting. Let's definitely activate this. Just a lone warrior talking to nothing. Weird. Sometimes there are things going on in this game that are like a tiny bit weird. I don't want to blow anybody's mind, but... So that word could be like, it could be instruments, but it could also refer to the person making it. There are multiple instruments and only one person. I guess I'm gonna stick with instrument. So I feel like that's pretty likely to be true. I don't know about these other words yet. This is a word that looks a lot like instrument, but I don't know if I think it looks enough like it to be. It's, I mean, it's got the whole, it has the whole character in it. So this could be music. I'll throw it on the table anyway. We have no idea about the third glyph. All right, arbitrarily, I'm trying not to go back upward until we absolutely have to. Don't know what to make of that. Obviously, without the ability to get over there. Okay. So this is a shortcut for later, once we have figured out how to approach from the other side. So we saw this word underground near the water that was pouring down, which is the only thing that makes me hesitant to mark it as the word gazebo. You know? But maybe that was, maybe the thing downstairs was saying, "Hey, this is the water supply from the gazebo." Huh. Okay, so the same statement twice. That's interesting. Don't really know what to make of that. Something you want. And this is another thing where it's got the same character on both sides. So this could be some kind of modifier character. It could be like an intensifier, or maybe it's their version of a question mark. Wait, I want to look back down there. I think maybe we're missing an item here. Yeah, there's nothing else in the scene for us to look at. So somebody dropped their thing down there. We'll have to approach from that other doorway down there to get it back. So what she just said was like, I don't know. There's only one more character that has real meaning. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, no doors to interact with along the north wall. Okay, there's just that character on the other side of the thing as well. I guess let's just keep moving. We'll acquire more information. We'll figure it out. This could be building or place, since it occurs on both of these signs. Okay, interesting. A lot of stuff to interact with here. Just gonna loot some poor craftsman's lab. This is why you don't leave your tools just laying around. And also, you know, inside of an unlocked area. And okay, now I'm putting down... Alright. So I can only carry one thing at a time. That's either tool or like... It could just be referring to the pliers, right? Yeah, maybe. The word for saw looks like it's been scratched out. This word is for hammer. It's interesting that I'm not allowed to try to put the pliers on there. Okay, they wanted me to do this first. Hammer, pliers, and then the word for saw does not appear. Have we seen a word that looks, you know, morphologically similar enough? I don't think so. I don't know. Either of these two, maybe. They feel like they could maybe be. We'll have to hold off for the moment, though. All right. We'll grab this hammer. I obviously know where the hammer goes. Yep. Thank you. I am not allowed to try to place the hammer, which is very surprising. If I hold, interact, that does not work in this place. Weird. Okay, so what is the point of picking up these tools then? I assumed it was to put them onto the pegboard, but I guess not. Now we have a cool, like, auger. Yeah, I don't know. A weird thing in this game? Who could have thought? Who might have suspected? Okay. This could be I don't have a hammer. Could you go get me that hammer? Yep, hammer. Yeah, go get me hammer. This is like either a marker for an imperative or, like I said, a marker for a question mark, it seems like. Okay. Hard to say. That could be, this could be like thank. Okay. Don't know where I'm going or whether I even want to be over there. I feel so bad for those fish. Alright, nowhere to go but this away. They have an automated fan. That's pretty cool. Can't listen to any of these people talk. So this could be... If we understand this character, where is it? How did it go? That is building or place. Then this could be tools, maybe? Maybe. Yep, that's how you spell that. And I guess we can try to match terminology to some of these other ones. Let's see what is this way. What is this sign pointed toward? Sort of a lovely garden. Okay. Yeah, thank doesn't seem right, does it? Okay. We can't actually go this way. Whatever's through here, it's exactly what the sign said it was going to be. So your problem is we don't look like a musician, maybe? We don't have an instrument? This is not the most useful outcome. All right, over here we have something else. Let's hope that we can actually get in and see what this is. These could be like indicators of direction. What are y'all talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, we get a lot of this particular phrase. This could be like, what do you want? Maybe. I think I'm gonna put this down as like maybe a question indicator. You're not something. You won't find the place. Well, I really just I don't feel like we have the ability to comprehend anything. We're missing so much on such a fundamental level. Okay, that's a new symbol. That's a new symbol. They're just words randomly written on some kind of tower. Birdhouse, I guess? Some kind of bird tower. Yeah, I feel like I have a much worse grasp of what's going on here and what the people are saying than I have in either the past two episodes or past two areas at all. We're seeing a lot of the same, like, a lot of repetition of the same phrases, but without knowing anything about what they mean. That's a little tricky to put together. Okay, so this is the... this is this thing. These are all buildings of some kind, but I guess they want the other word that's associated with them. And then there's a word that means river, and I don't know what it is. Okay, these people are not uninteractable. They just were before because man couldn't put his book down.
Oh.
Okay. Wheat something. You... yeah. You're missing just like way too many big pieces. I'm gonna go back to the signpost because I think with this page that we've just been given, we can fill it in from the signpost and it'll maybe give us some idea what a couple words mean, which can help us unravel more from there. All right, was there water back here? I mean, there's the water we sailed over. Okay. So which thing looks like what? That's the gazebo, which I didn't write down the symbol because I was like, well, we don't know what it is anymore. It's not that, but that's what's on the signpost. Okay. So that's this one, the squigglies, and then there's also this. But I have to figure out what river is before it'll lock any of this in place. And yeah, I have no idea. Path. Okay. Not building, but rather like way to. It's not this is the place. It's this is how you get to the place. So windmill, theater, and Agora. Okay. So that sign that we saw in the sewers really was just saying this is the water flowing down from the Agora. That's weird. Right? Okay, well we got something. Not very much, but something. Okay, what's down here? This will take us back to the sewers. Actually, this may well lead to that doorway. Don't know what that's the path to. Above? Maybe. Path to the theater, path to the windmill. Path to the Agora. I think this is the direction we wanted to be running. Path to, yeah, that's something else that we don't know what it is. I really want to be able to find the other side of that gate that we saw down in the sewers. I'm increasingly concerned that that may not be as easy as it looks. As easy as I thought it was going to be in any case. Part of the problem is that we don't actually know the map orientation of almost anything around here. Okay, so we're directly below the theater at the moment. There's another one of these with their weird little keyholes. Okay. This is helpful. The men of the Abbey are free. So the pluralizer seems to apply to the character before it, right? So this symbol generally means like men/people. So their thing is just men, Abbey, free. But this has 4 characters in it. Even if you include the plural character as part of this, it is 4 different characters. So what is the thing that's not being expressed here? And that's the men. It says this is unreadable, but we can see the edge of that character. What does that look like? Shoot, that's not what I wanted. Well, I mean, this is correct, but hold on. So it's this probably? Warrior? Could it be warrior? No, it's got the right arrow. It doesn't have a staff all the way up. It has a top and like a little right bracket. So it's not warrior. It is in fact not any of the words we have. That's really interesting. But it has this element of warrior in it, and then it has a line across its top. You know what it could be? It could be place of fighting, place of warriors. Because this could be the box, right? Yeah, it's got that little lip. So this has got to be like building with if this is the person symbol and it's always like person of thing to express type of person, then this is person of fighting, person of duty, person of battle, whatever. And then that makes it fortress. It's place of battle. So this symbol, this thing, this is the fortress. I keep doing that to try to back out of the current. Okay. And then the next word we have might also be kind of identifiable. Help? It looks like it could be help. Well, no, the line's too low. This might be another case of a word that we don't actually have as well. It could be seek or want. Yeah, could be. Doesn't help us with anything really, but... Okay, interesting. So the men of the Abbey are free. Maybe there is a state of being verb word that we have to divine here. One thing I definitely need to get my head around is the grammar. It seems like they often lead with the verb. Right, we saw pass, these people cannot. But here they're certainly not leading with the verb. But it could be that this is like the state of being verb, people, and then one of these is Abbey and the other one is free. I didn't mean to do that. So this is the first time that we saw this word was right here on this sign. Oh yeah, we think fortress is this one. So okay, my theory here is like this is B. And then I know I'm always like, we shouldn't guess, but we have so little to go on with this language that I am in fact going to see if this will just give us some info. Okay. So Abby and Free must be these two characters because we've never seen them before. Maybe. No. Because this other one is older, right? This other one is something we've seen several times. And so that, I was thinking, could have been the verb. Yeah, it's weird that it's 4 characters in the one language and 5 characters in the other. Or through 3 and 4, rather. That tells us something, but I don't know what. Feels important. The men of the Abbey are free. At this point, just kind of desperate, jamming stuff together. It feels like I have now tried every combination of words that are on this damn sign. I must have missed one, but I don't know what it was. All right, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think, in fact, what I'm going to do right now, because I am feeling a little burned here, is I'm going to call it here. We have picked up an awful lot of characters, and I really don't have a good sense of what they mean. We picked up characters a lot faster than we picked up meaning. So I think what I'm going to do is call it here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to watch over the last half of this episode with a physical notebook in hand and take some notes. And when you come back next time, I will at the very least have some theories that we can try out. It would be really cool to be able to sort of blend in and figure out what's going on with the chosen people here, because they seem to have an awful lot of rad stuff. And then also, you know, sort of a weird fluids issue. So come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.